Now, does that make sense?
No.
Does it make sense to waste 2 gallons of water to make this 1 bottle of water?
No.
No. And this little thing is a lot more dangerous than you might think, okay? So there's the first part. We waste 2 gallons of water for 1 plastic bottle, okay? So that's the first thing. The second thing, can anybody think of another reason that this little bottle is so dangerous? People throw them on the ground, and even if they don't throw them on the ground, what if they put them in their garbage?
I know. The animals can get to it and choke on it and get sick.
They probably could, yeah.
And isn't it like
Yeah.
when you refill it, chemicals grow in there and can get you really sick?
Yeah, there's lots of bad stuff about this bottle, okay? These bottles are starting to break down somewhere. In the landfills, in our oceans, on our beaches, they're breaking down. So what's happening? There are little particles of plastic all over our earth, okay? So I'm this little fish, I'm swimming in the ocean, I'm looking for something to eat, I see this nice little shiny thing floating in the water, and I eat it. It's not good, right? Now I'm a fisherman, and I'm on the ship, and I'm fishing, and I catch this little fish, and I eat him.
Oh. Then fisherman gets sick.
Plastic, okay? What if I want to go to the Bahamas and take a nice vacation? I want to lay out on the beach and relax in the sand. But there's no more sand because the sand is plastic. The sand, you know how we get sand, right? The water beats the rocks and beats the rocks and beats the rocks, and it makes it little teeny tiny particles of rock, which are sand. Does the same thing to the water bottles. So it beats up this water bottle, and it beats it up, and then our sands are little particles of plastic.
Yeah.
The cities where these plastic bottles are made, the factories where these plastic bottles are made. Have you guys been past a factory where you see smoke coming out?
Yeah.
Okay. So what's that doing to our air that we breathe? Pollution. So the cities where these bottles are being made, the smoke is coming out, it's polluting the air, it's polluting the water, and people are getting sick. People are getting really sick in the small towns where these bottles are made. They're having children that are having birth defects, they're getting cancer, it's causing a lot of problems. A lot of problems. And then one last little thing about this. My son, who is 12, is the only one in our family who has cavities. And we were at the dentist, and we're talking to the dentist, and I said, well, I don't understand because I have 2 older daughters, and they've never had a cavity. We all have the same diet. We all brush our teeth on the same schedule. I just don't get it. Water bottles. There's no fluoride in this water.
That's why my son's teeth are so...
There's no fluoride in this water, and we are raising our children from a very small age drinking water bottles, and it's not treating their teeth, and it's causing dental issues as well. So, if I want you guys to take anything away from today, no water bottles. No water bottles. The water that we drink out of the tap is completely safe, if not better for us than the water that comes out of these bottles, okay? Because these bottles are seeping all the material, all the chemicals and things that they use to make this bottle is seeping into your water.
What's like the difference between like fountain water and...
That's okay water, isn't it? Like from a water fountain?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay.
It's fine.
That's local.
That's local water. It's been cleaned. It's fine. It's been treated. It's water that is sustainable and good for us. Okay, so that is why we have these water bottles that we give you here at Horizon, and we have a little project that we're going to talk about that we're going to do this summer. And we're going to have your centers chart your water. So over few week period, and you're gonna, every time you fill up your water bottle, you're gonna chart it so that we can keep track of how many of these water bottles you keep out of the environment. Okay?